I am very glad to see people here because I was thinking and I guess a little worried that if you saw that the title of the session today was about business etiquette, you'd be like, oh no, I am not going there. Manners are old-fashioned, you know, business civility, please, it's the digital age, I can do what I want to do and, you know, forget everybody else. So I'm glad to see that you are actually here and agree with me that, yeah, manners are still, you know, alive and well sometimes, but that we all can get a little bit better. There are a few things that probably everybody can learn. 80% of a person's professional success is actually based on not what they know, not how they learned it, or any of that. It's really on how they convey themselves. It's based on their social skills.
Amy was great. She had a lot of really insightful information about etiquette in various different atmospheres and situations, whether it be a luncheon like we're at today, or a dinner meeting, or even you know, a phone call, different things of that nature that was very insightful, and some of the stuff that you maybe pick up and forget that you kind of come back to and say, okay, those are some things maybe I've done in the past that maybe you know, I need to be more aware of in the future.
Most people can either come up with a few tips that they need to learn to help them to present themselves better, to either to gain new customers, or to get a job, or to get promoted within their job. And you probably remember this from maybe your Communications 101 class at school, is that people make up their mind about you when they first see you within 5 to 7 seconds. I mean, that's crazy, but it's true. And so when they're making up their mind about you, it's really on how you look, how you present yourself. Are you walking to a room, are you smiling? Do you look confident and happy? Or are you giving off sort of negative signals? Do you look like you're insecure? Do they want to do business with you? Are they going to trust you? One of the easiest things we can all do is smile. I mean, people are drawn towards people who look like they're happy. So if you walk into a room, a boardroom, a client, and you're smiling, and you look confident, it's amazing. See, look at this guy. He looks good.
How you doing?
See how you do it. So the smile is a great thing. The handshake, that's really important. When you, I don't know if you know this or not, but when you are giving a handshake, is if you're the first person to go up and say like, hi, how are you? I'm Amy Symington. You don't have to say Amy, but hello. Then I'm in control of the situation. I have the power. I'm shaking your hand, and it seems like we've got a, you know, I'm the one who's making that first effort. And you are in sort of control of that situation. It's a power thing. But it makes people think, wow, she's confident. She knows what she's doing. Oh, if she knows what she's doing, then I might as well do business with her.
I thought Amy's presentation was fantastic. Amy really touched on a lot of points that I think we take for granted as we look around in our day-to-day business activities, whether we're dining or whether we're simply exchanging business cards with someone of our clients or a person that we're just meeting. Knowing the correct way of doing some of those things, I think, is absolutely fantastic.
Never put anything in a text or an email that you would not want everybody to see, that you would not want posted on Facebook or on the front page of USA Today. So I think what people tend to do is to send emails in anger or texts in anger, or they're rushed or they're frustrated. And I have seen people really, because of one email, get fired because they did it the wrong way, or by, you know, just setting off the wrong impression. So think about it. Take a deep breath. Take a minute before you send something that you might regret. Dining etiquette. Okay, this is where we're going to spend a little bit of time because, as I was saying, it does make such a good impression. If you know what you're doing, raise your hand. Let's be honest. Let's have a moment of honesty here. Raise your hand if you had a moment of panic. Which is my bread plate and which is my drink? Thank you for being honest. We like, all right, 2 honest people. Come on, no one else had a little bit of a panic? Okay. I've been in these situations before. It's like, oh my gosh, you know. And I've had people take my bread plate. It's like, really? I was hungry. I really wanted that bread. So here's a little tip. I teach kids and adults, so don't think I'm treating it differently. You make B's and D's with your fingers. Then under the table is the key. When you sit down, don't be like, oh, look at that. C is you look, okay, B is for bread, that's my bread plate. D is for drink. There we go, B and D. You'll remember this someday, you really will.
She moved around the room, she had good eye contact, a lot of the things she said made perfect sense. The Q&A after was really good. We had a lot of questions that she answered, right on the spot. Because she's been in a lot of situations herself from corporate America and doing this type of thing apparently all over the globe. So it was good to have somebody's insightfulness like her on various topics and different